Oh, fuck. That speaks to me every time. If I recall right, I was after copper. And we got attacked just before I hopped off last week. So I need to do a bit of repairing, which is why I've got this. But I made something last week. I made something, it's upstairs, and I need to go have a look at it, but I want to see if I can connect this with it. And I'm pretty sure it kept asking for like rubber every time I like wanted to connect. So I can't remember if this is a generator or a recharger. So I've got let's see, a battery recharger, and I've got a generator. So can I connect you? Because if I can connect you and get this place incredibly, like, let's see, stall a wire. Can that connect to this? I bet it doesn't. That's fine. No gasoline? I thought I put fuel in here. Wait, hold on. I wonder if I need to put a battery specifically in this. I haven't actually fucked around with this, but that's fine. If that needs a battery, that will be like... Oh, where was it? I accidentally put a battery in something else last week. I think it was the diving. Yeah, I put a battery in that. For some reason, my torch has energy. I wanted to put it in my ore detector. And I don't yet have anything else for that. Let's see if I can get some information on that welding tool. Because, as far as I could tell, it needs to be powered to repair buildings fast, yes, but it looks like it needs... Actually, hold on, I can make... That's why I wanted ore. I wanted to make another battery. Do I have those kind of parts? I've probably got enough to sell to get some things. I've got 2. Okay, so I can't quite make it. That's alright. My gear's still good. I was fueling away a couple. I ended up with 9. I still want to get more copper if I can. But if that's the case, I guess I require batteries to charge these. So for anyone that's new in that's wondering why I'm so like extra clueless about this, so I've been staying as far away as possible from spoilers as I possibly can. Which in one sense has been great. It's a very interesting kind of learning experience, this game. However, on the other side, when you... Oh shit, don't demolish it. When you actually have, like, no idea if it requires a battery or a power charging thing or something like that. It makes it really interesting to play. Because you're like, I'm going to make this, but I don't know if it's actually useful. But yeah. Oh shit. Don't fall off there. Actually, that actually needs some pretty solid repair. I can really... I can't get that one from inside, can I? No. See if I can get this repaired out here. I've got to repair up my base, and then hopefully in the morning, I'm gonna try to go out and wreck something.
Cheese.
No spoilers is the best way to avoid endgame too fast. Yeah, that's another thing too, is I really enjoy the exploration of games. Also, welcome in, Snipe. I like exploring games. I just like, you know, you don't really get to do that much with a lot of games these days like you used to years and years ago. You either have to like avoid everything like it's a plague, or you kind of like have to go out of your way not to get spoiled somewhere. Like, I don't specifically have no spoilers on or no backseating or anything. Like, if I genuinely am asking for help, I welcome it. But generally I try to like explore it as best I can. So that way it's like interesting, you know? Also, morning, Snipe. How was your weekend? Am I able to hit that behind that? Maybe not. Also, I consider streamer questions as recorded self-talk, unless I say, how do I do this? Yeah, see, I appreciate that. Oh, shit. This is going to be hard to sit here. Maybe I get it. There we go. Sometimes I can be muttering to myself and I'm not legitimately asking a question. And then other times I'll literally just turn around and say, I'm so lost. If anybody wants to give me help, they're welcome to. And that's when chat can like bust out all the information they want at that point. Obviously, hopefully related to the question that I need help with. But, you know, never really sure. I also put a chandelier in here because why the fuck not? I want to see this at night too. I don't want to let it run too long. But I want to see this from outside soon at night. So I want to get everything repaired. This was just for shits and giggles, by the way. I could build it, so I built it. and it kind of like helps me learn a little bit about electricity in this game. See, I know about 7 Days to Die, and that's sort of where I've come from. That's where my interest comes from. And this is obviously not that game, but my brain automatically thinks maybe there'll be some things that reoccur in this game, like similar patterns. So I like finding out that some stuff's not the same. So not much happened on your weekend? Yeah, honestly, same. I got to watch a fuck ton of Attack on Titan though. That was pretty great. I'm rewatching that at the moment. Not much else. I got a lot of sleep. That was appreciated. I got so much rest last week after the, after the 1 year Streamiversary event, and then we played PUBG on Friday, and then I went back to resting for the weekend, and that wasn't actually too bad. I was really glad I had that day off. I'm gonna go put some, oh, I guess I could put one in each beacon. That'd be fine. Now, I shouldn't technically get attacked overnight. I hope. I'm going to say that very, very wishingly, because I get attacked all the fucking time. Okay, up here looks like it's all healed up. I got to deal with down here. Also, what is it? It's just before midnight, so I'll go back up and fuck with those lights in a little bit. I just got to see what's damaged down here. Because they did a good number. They came in with guns. They fucked up my little planter area. I need to fix that. I want to fix that, I should say. I'll need to bring down some scrap and some stuff. I made this nice little planter area. I finished it. I planted it. I walked up there, and then we're under attack, and that just got decimated. And I was just a little bit salty about that fact. Okay. I think that one might have been stuck there. I'm not sure. Don't demolish it. I'm also just getting used to, like, which way these fucking hammers go again. Because the fucking Streamiversary was 7 days, so yeah, my brain's reversed on the gameplay again. But that's fine. It won't take me long. I'll accidentally demolish at least one thing, probably. Maybe. Can I get to... Are you behind it? No, you're this. What is in the way here? Maybe... This is the only problem with this, is I wasn't... Or something back there is way worse than when I started. Alright. It creeps in and pretends to be here since the start of stream. It's all good, Grim. Even if you were, I had to, like, restart stream at the beginning, because Twitch Studio has been shit with my audio for the last couple of times I've gone live. And, so every time I, like, go live, I don't have any desktop audio going, which means you guys wouldn't hear the game. And I can't guarantee if it would have even picked up my mic. So I've had to, like, restart it. And then the second time, when I started the second time tonight, my avatar wouldn't connect into it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I don't know what else might not be working tonight. I'm not too stressed. Whatever works will work. As long as you guys can see it and hear it. It's the main thing. And I can fuck with it later. It's like it had a weekend and didn't know what to do with itself, so it just broke everything. I didn't even touch Battlefield either. We always know that whenever I touch Battlefield, it destroys my Twitch Studio. There's one missing here by the look of it. How's your weekend as well, Grim? Also, did you get the rain today? Because it was just nice. Well, I say it was nice. I got soaked fucking twice. It wasn't that pleasant. It was cold as shit. Hey, chillin'. Welcome in. How's your night going? That's how I found a new show I love. It's a bit old now. Wolf and Spice, love it. Oh, we were talking about that a couple of weeks ago. I was, a Waver was watching through it. They were really enjoying it. So we're having a really big conversation about it through one of the room worlds. Must have been like 2 weeks ago now. I've been watching Attack on Titan again. Also another one too. Also, you said you're watching Spy X Family. I really wanted to watch Spy X Family again, but I'm like in the middle of like watching. I'm in the middle of watching two shows. I'm watching The Curse of Oak Island, which is not an anime, and I'm watching Attack on Titan because YouTube is doing everything in its power to give me fucking spoilers. and I would like to officially finish the series. I've seen a lot of it. I've seen quite a lot of it. I think I'm just missing like the last half, the last season. I don't think I've finished watching. I think that's all I'm missing. Let's finish that also. Berserk of Gluttony. Holy crap. That's a hefty fucking load of anime. Did you get... Was it cool or something? Oh, it's good that you're doing good, chillin'. I was wondering. I was actually thinking before I went live tonight, I'm like, this is a perfect game to fucking go to sleep to. I actually had you in mind when I started tonight. I'm like, this is one where as long as I don't get attacked too much, it's really peaceful. Oh, Nightwolf's here too. Yeah, give you face ruffles. You were getting like pats and snuggles and stuff in Discord. It was very cute. A few of the new members are really happy to know there's a wolf in Discord that they can interact with. They're very pleased about it. I thought that was sweet to hear. I figured that you wouldn't mind that at all, Nightwolf. What's it? My house, the power outage. Oh, jeez. I was wondering about that. Because, like, there's, for anybody that doesn't know, there's basically, I don't know how far down the coast you are, but in the Queensland side of Australia at the moment, there's, like, coastal storms going, I think it's all the way from the Gold Coast up to Cairns. It is basically the entire fucking length of it. It's something wild. So, basically, there's, like, heaps of members that are currently in amongst that storm at the moment. Myself included. But I was wondering if anybody would be without power tonight, and then it had me thinking, I'm like, what am I going to do if I ever get a power outage one night? Because I'm like, all I'll be able to do is tell you guys I can't stream, and then I'll just be like sitting there like I can't stream, but I can talk to you guys in Discord. Also, welcome in, Harrod. I was just trying to remember, were you the one that posted about the fucking passing grade? I'm sorry, my brain's just like being a shit for a hot minute here, but you're the one getting the fucking passing grade right in the fucking anatomy and shit, right? I think that was right. I'm not quite sure. Yes, that Snuggles Nightwolf is cute. Nothing as cute as you squeaks. What is my squeaks when I get spooked? Oh man, there was some last week. Yeah, I thought it was. Fucking congratulations on that. I was gonna ask, aren't you doing like Latin, English, and anatomy or something like that? Wasn't that what you said you were doing? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know we had this conversation while I was going through a migraine last week, so I only remember so much of it, but I vaguely remember that. I don't know what to do. I'm just using my hotspot on the laptop right now. Yeah, I don't know. It would be still kind of late at night for you, so at least, like, worst case scenarios, you can still just go to sleep soon. If, like, the, if the electricity doesn't come back up before you want to go to bed, at least you can, like, just go to bed. Unless, like, you require, like, you know, unless your air conditioner or fan or something is off and it's very uncomfortable. And I think most people use, like, their phones for alarm clocks these days, so that's not the worst. Yeah, Sam covered many topics, but human anatomy and Latin was part of... I thought so, because when I saw the 100%, I'm like, it's not just about it being human anatomy. It's also about it being fucking Latin human anatomy. And I'm like, sweet Jesus, man, way to go. I just wasn't quite sure, because my brain was, like, trying to recap what it, like, learnt last week during a migraine. And not a lot of that retained. A little bit did, obviously, but just not a lot. Is it? You'll probably sleep soon. Yeah. No, that's fair. I've always said, you know, life before stream. So you got to go to bed soon. That's 100% okay. Also, if, like, you know, you're in a blackout and there's not much else to do, I don't want you to waste your internet either. So I appreciate you being here, but don't waste your internet if you need it for other stuff. I think I got to heal up that as well. This got hit, but I don't think it got hit that bad. Is that Ruffles Nightwolf's fur? Oh man, Nightwolf will be getting all of the snuggles tonight. I'm just gonna put some coffee down for Nightwolf as well. It's a little bowl of coffee. just to give him a bit of energy. It's always cute when he gets like the zoomies as well. It's very cute. There's also some. Is it cytology? Virology, mycology, basically everything with ology involved. Alright. Alright, I think that's everything more or less fixed. I'm not fixing up these things. I don't think they hit them. My house is fixed. I should probably cut that tree down. Just cause I want to. Mythology, you mean? I mean, you could be studying that as well, but I think it's all like the science-y sort of stuff. More so. This is an English cells versus fungi and such. Oh, yeah. See, that would be interesting, though. I think that shit's pretty interesting. I see you, fucking Marlon. The study of mushrooms. It could be also, like, you know, bacteria on people. Like, you know how you can get, like... I'm not quite sure if, like, what is it, the foot fungus stuff is... I guess because it is, like, labeled as foot fungus, stuff like that, like tinea, like body tinea and stuff like that. Was what I'd imagine if you're saying fungus in relation to, like, bodies and stuff. I don't know what other ones exist, but I know that there's others. That rest head against the side of totally not grim leg or wagging tail while snuggling Sleepy Lady Wolf and Wolf Blush. Nor, I haven't heard of the Wolf Blush for a little bit now. I was wondering if it was being left out. I see you, crab. Come here. I knew I saw this. Give me. I was looking at my boat and I'm like, there's 100% a crab under that. I gotta go drink something. This is only the pathogen ones. That's fair. Yeah, so we replaced this thing. Oh, it's daytime again. I forgot to check the fucking lights at night. That's okay. I'll do that one day. Let's see. Food and drinks and shit. Give me one of them. Probably pop up one of those. That would give me... No, it's just hydration. I love how this doesn't tell me what the mushroom soup does. And doesn't really tell me what that one does either. It does a lot. Just now got to keep that up for like a decade more, then I could be a doctor. Jesus Christ. It sounds like a fair bit of work. It sounds like a lot of like prolonged effort. But yeah. It does make sense. That's the whole point in how you become a doctor. Let me put all these away. I guess I'll grab some ammo and shit and I'll fuck off and go raid something. I was prawning. Actually, I was prawning so bad just then that my like right under my shoulder blades actually hurts right now. That's how bad I was prawning. Thank you for that. I didn't even notice I was doing it. Ammo, I'm kind of okay for ammo. I do want to take more of this on the boat. I wanted to take more gun ammo, but I just don't have enough. I want to get more batteries. I'm going to make coffee and lay under a fan. Though I did have rain yesterday for 2 days. I mean, yesterday and the day before. At least you got some of the rain. Because, like, we were being teased at rain since, like, 2 this afternoon. So I woke up and it was, like, it was just so fucking hot. It was unbearably hot. That's the whole reason why I woke up, apart from the fact that my cats were all, like, distressed because there was, like, rumbling of, like, you know, lightning and shit in the distance, thunder and whatnot. So I ended up getting up and stuff, but, like, it was just so hot. I was like, oh, it's gonna rain anytime soon. It'd be great. And it didn't. And then it just fucked around with that for ages. And then I was like, fine, okay, I'm gonna go out and get groceries. And then I got absolutely fucking downpoured on, to the point I basically just had a public fucking shower. That's how heavy it was. And it was fucking ice cold too. And of course, you know, you got to get out that second time to, like, open up the garage door to get in and put away stuff. So yeah, I got doused twice. It was cold. It was so cold. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to get over my boat. Don't launch my boat. Alright. What's that? What do you mean? What's that? Rain was testing you. This was calling you names, it's teasing you, like showing you legs, the stockiness. No, it was all dark and wonderful, and it just looked like it was going to rain any second, and then it didn't. And it just continued to get hotter. And I was just like, why? Why is this happening? This is horrible. And then, as I said, eventually I went up to shops to get groceries, and then it got fucking bucketed down on us. Did you know that there's a massive shortage of doctors in January? I did not. But then again, I am generally unversed in the world. This is why I like talking to you guys so much, because like I learn a fuck ton of stuff from just like chitty chatting. The drink and that away. Yeah, no, I keep out of like most of the world's like current information and stuff. Yeah.
Pretty seasick sometimes.
Calm down, love.
Pretty seasick sometimes.
Jesus Christ, they're both on about this. Let's see if I can sell some of these. Supposedly they're good money. And I could do with a few batteries, honestly. Also, Nightwolf seems to have fallen asleep, snuggling Lady Wolf in his wolf plush. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of these. Okay. I want to get a couple of these. Yeah, I did hear... This is one thing that got spoiled for me, is these are apparently fucking good money. And I've got 2 stacks of 20, so I don't see the point in carrying a third. 3 months wait time for appointment is standard by now. Jesus Christ. So, like, over here we've got, like... I don't know, it was getting bad. It was getting really, really bad wait times. And, like, you'd be waiting a couple of weeks before you could get into a doctor. And I guess for, like, Australia, that's kind of bad. And then it just got to a point where the government was like, cool, so we're no longer funding the what do you call it, the doctors to be free with the money that you pay on all of your taxes and shit like that. So yeah, now you pay your taxes, your government medical levy, and on top of that, now you also get to pay at the doctors when you eventually get in as well. So that was brilliant. When they changed that, a lot of people stopped going to the doctor for understandable reasons, because couldn't fucking afford it. And then the doctors were kind of a bit more free and available to just get an appointment whenever you needed. You just have to be willing to fork out like $80 to go see one, which for someone that has a lot of like medical problems like me, that's not great. We'll go with that. I'll take this shit back home. What's that? So who is the sleeping Lady Wolf? Wonder. That's Nightwolf's lady. It says, I'm not sure if girlfriend, but either way, happens to just share the den with him. So yeah, that happened a few months ago. Used to just be Nightwolf would come in with his sleepy plush and like hang out and stuff. Yeah, she's almost always sleeping. I have to assume that she's not like awake at night, because the other thing too, it depends when he like roams in here as well. Sometimes it can be really late at night where some people are, and I'm not quite sure how late it is for Nightwolf, but it must be either she's up during the day or vice versa to whenever he is. And so I just let her sleep. The fuck did that go? That just went straight into my inventory. Yeah, I don't know. I just have to assume that she's just always like on a different sort of like cycle of time to whenever Nightwolf's generally awake. Like sometimes he roams in, but sometimes he's busy. I got quite a lot of stuff for that actually. Where did I have this shit? In here. There. Okay, so now I've got 3 of these batteries, right? And I just want to see if I drag this over to here. Okay, it is powered. Cool. So I want to take this thing out and play with it, but this thing, I also need to look at it. Alright, so if I was to point this at something, I know... Oh. Ah. I love it. I love it. That amuses me greatly. I'm not sure why. Hibernation or something. I don't know. I questioned that at first sometimes. I also need to put up more barbed wire here. I just want to see if I can get to the one that I can't reach. Or is it that one? Okay, that did it. Okay, so this does it as opposed to the hammer. I feel like that should really flatten the battery a lot faster than that. That one's done. This thing's awesome. I've been waiting to get this. There's a big gap there. I should probably fix that up, but it doesn't matter. I'll be going out. I want to go and explore somewhere. I kind of just want to take some resources so I can do more stuff. I like how she like swaggers with this, but if I get out the axe, she like more runs. So as far as I could tell, like this game's still in early access, and the idea is that you're kind of supposed to like be in a post-apocalyptic scenario, as with most of my games that I play are, and you kind of just have to survive. So, you know, scavenge, get food, make food, kind of like build somewhere where you can reside. People can make nicer houses than this. I just haven't really invested much in that. I just haven't. I'm just kind of like getting my bearings with the game at this point, and I know that they'll bring out more stuff in the future, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. As far as I can tell, I try not to hoard every fucking thing I come across, but I do. So that is one of the downsides to me playing this, is that I tend to like take everything in like massive amounts, not knowing if I need it or not. You can build things. So you can get up here, you can build a base. Like I've built a lot out of wood. You can build stuff with metal. You can also do reinforced walls. I don't know if those are concrete or not. You could do special floorings, painted stuff. You can make it look really fucking nice. You can build a bunch of various things. They don't have any story to the game yet. So the early access stuff has like this little bit of like a bit of a guide that tells you that you should probably establish a base, you know, scavenge, stuff like that. It will hydrate. Thank you, Kanya. But it doesn't have anything else yet, and it is in early access. But it's good for early access. It's still a pretty good game. Like, I kind of look forward to what this game will be once it's got a bit more of like a directive to it. You can get blueprints, make some, like, this is a chandelier that I got, so I had to make it. I also want to make this bed so my person's not sleeping on, like, you know, whatever the fuck this thing is in here. She's sleeping on that. At the moment, that's her bed. But yeah, you can, one of the things I want to do is I want to try building on the water. You can build completely on the water. You can make jet skis and all sorts of stuff. So there's different, like, you see that place out there? That is, I think, the Mutants. That's one of their islands. So I'm guessing that there is a purpose to, I've seen people have absolutely just decimated everybody on the map. And they've taken it down to 0 on every island, and they still get attacked at home. So I'm guessing the idea is that when they're out of early access, or when they've got a bit more story to it, maybe the idea will be that you have to go and attack a faction or something like that for the trader. Like, the bartering system with the trader is hilarious. Like, you saw it before. There's no, like, specific monetary system to it. You do get items, and they do have a value, but they don't exactly have, like, a really defined value to them. Like, she'll just tell you if it's a good deal or if she wants you to, like, fuck off, basically. Try harder. Like, it took me a while before I got my boat, if I can get actually up onto it. I try not to park it so far away from the fucking shore. I have issues getting back on it without launching it into the air. There's heaps of places around that I can go and attack. Some of them are like the unknown ruins. I think that's underwater. So some areas underwater are fine. You can kind of just go over to it and scavenge, and you don't really have enemies. Some of them have got like sharks. Some of the ones on land are like you know, a mutant settlement. That was the one just across from it. The percentages, as far as I could tell, is how much I've explored that location. So there is one that had higher than that. So yeah, the Rubber Duck Island has 92%. I think it's this one. The parking lot, I've explored about 96% of it. It just kind of tells you if you've gotten all of it. I'm guessing in the future it will tell you, like, you have to, like, explore most of it. I'm not sure. Like, one thing that I do like is, for some reason, there's an iceberg out here for no other reason than because you can. So there's all sorts of, like, there's a quest over here. There's literally a quest down here that's past where the map is. And I'm not sure what that's about, and I'd like to find out. And I don't know if it's above or below water. But this is kind of like where we can go for now. So, yeah. I've tried to... I think these guys were back. I'm just going to go over here. I think they were back. I'll go fuck them up if they're back. I try to, like, remove nearby enemies. They will swim over. Like, I don't say that this group specifically will swim over. But I can't imagine having them nearby is helping. So, yeah, I normally just try to go and, like, fuck up near... Yeah, you guys are back. I can see you. I try to just fuck up nearby groups. Try not to die. Try to take their resources. If I can take their resources, that's a yay for me, because then I have a little bit of extra stuff. I got you. Go back to War Thunder. That's alright. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Get away from my boat, mate. I love that their butts float. That's the thing that I find the best out of this, honestly. Oops. Hey, I was using you. Yeah, this guy over here. Oh. See, no worries. See ya. See ya, Hazard. Oh, man. Yeah, come over here. Come here. Don't go into the water. I don't need you to actually be swimming around. I won't get much from this group, honestly. Fucking bastard dodge. I'm not going to get much from them. I just kind of want to take them out. Can I get... Yeah, you don't have anything. I should be able to shoot a couple of yours. If I can get up onto somewhere. Get away from me, mate. Oh, that was actually a good shot. Alright, well... You've got yourself a little shield thing. I don't want you too close. Yeah, I'm going to be fucking up a few of these. Hey, Fluffy Monkey. I was not going to lie, I thought this was a Rust mod. I actually haven't played Rust, but I have said that this game is a lot like a couple of other games. So, like, Rust 7 Days to Die, Sons of Forest. Oh, fuck, I missed that one. What's the other one I said they were like? Hey, mate. Okay, gargle at me. There's another couple of games. I just can't remember off the top of my head what they are. But this one reminds me of, like, about 7 different games. It's like a mix and mash, really. It's not bad. I think that they've taken, like, good concepts from each game. And they've kind of, like, smushed them together. But because it is still early access, it just has, like... It's got a lot of potential. You can kind of see it. I just hope that they, like, you know, act on that. Could you die, please? Because, like, the graphics and shit like this, really lovely. Genuinely nice. The fact that you get attacked pretty frequently, that's kind of interesting as well. Like, it took me a bit to kind of get used to the fact that, like, it doesn't matter if it's day or night, your base will get attacked. It doesn't matter how close you are either. You will get attacked. Where was the guy that's over here? There's the 2. I love that their butts float. Is there anybody else? Just because it's peaceful music doesn't mean that they're all dead. Sometimes one's just a little bit further away. But yeah, it's not too bad. I kind of like it for its, like, peaceful nature. Like I said, I was playing 7 Days to Die. And we're just on break for that over Christmas, over summer. They didn't really have much. I got some strawberries and some water. That wasn't much. Yeah, we're just taking a break from 7 days for like a couple of months. And I wanted to have a go at this. I really do see that it's got like down the line potential. I do wish that it did have like some story or something to it, or at least like something to do with the factions, because there's a few of them, right?